Hello guys, welcome to my channel where I talk about books and reading. Today I'll be doing a book haul. I've read a few already. I've read Gingerbread by Helen Oyeyemi, still to review. I have read Chigozie Obioma's Orchestra of Minorities, also up for review. Watch out for that video. And today I'll be looking at 4 books that I also have queued up for reading and subsequent review. First of the batch, I have Sefi Atta's Everything Good Will Come. And I've always been a fan of Sefi Atta's writing from way back. Unfortunately, I haven't read so much of her writing, but now I have it. But now I have a chance to do that. All right. So for Everything Good Will Come, the blurb goes: it is 1971 and Nigeria is under military rule, though the politics of the state matter less than those of her home to Eniton Taiwo, an 11-year-old girl tired of waiting for school to start. Will her mother, who has become deeply religious since the death of Eniton's brother, allow her friendship with the new girl next door, Sherry Bakare? This novel charts the fate of these 2 Nigerian girls, one who is prepared to manipulate the traditional system and one who attempts to defy it. But this will be interesting to see Sefi Atta's take on this. All right, looking forward to that. Second, I have A Stranger's Pose by Emmanuel Iduma. I already read the forward by Teju Ko. I love Teju Ko, and his forward in this book wasn't any less disappointing. It's funny how you can actually attracted to a book by who writes the forward, but yeah, well, this is one of them. Emmanuel Iduma is not a stranger to me because I follow Saraba magazine, and they're doing good work. They're doing very interesting work. They're very relevant to the Nigerian or African literary landscape, and it's always good to follow people who have the interests of the advancement of culture, of literary culture at heart. So A Stranger's Pose is a blend of travelogue, musings, and poetry, and it draws from Emmanuel's world of encounters and haunted by the absence of home, estrangement from a lover, and family tragedies. Yeah, this should be good to read. I already caught a glimpse of some poems, there are some photographs, and these are all things that I hold dear. So it's really I'm attracted to this book. Yeah, I got it for a good price also. Should be good to read. I'll keep you posted. My next, and if you tell me you don't know who this is, I'll really be disappointed. You need to do a serious catch-up. And my next is What Sonny Saw in the Flames, drum roll, by Nnedi Okorafor. If you don't know who Nnedi Okorafor is, then you do need to do a serious catch-up. So Nnedi Okorafor is a celebrity sci-fi, African sci-fi writer. She currently has a deal with HBO to produce one of her books or her stories as a TV series. So the whole world is really looking forward to this, and it's backed up by J.R. Martin, who is the big name behind the writer behind Game of Thrones. So yeah, it's a big deal. So right here I have What Sonny Saw in the Flames. It's not her breakthrough novel. It's actually the Binti trilogy that you should if you're not familiar. Binti is a trilogy. Binti trilogy, sorry. Check that out. So What Sonny Saw in the Flames is a slim read. The blurb goes: born in New York but living in Aba, Nigeria, 13-year-old Sonny doesn't quite fit in anywhere. She's albino and so sensitive to the sun that she has to wait until evening to play football. And she has a special gift: she can see into the future. When she meets Olu, Chichi, and Sasha, she becomes part of an exciting new realm of strange creatures and dark secrets. A place where your worst defect is actually your greatest asset, and knowing things is more important than money. But there's a catch. Someone is kidnapping and maiming children all over the city. Now, the four friends must help track down the criminal. Will Sonny be able to overcome the powerful and dangerous killer, or will the future she saw in the films come to reality? There's an absorbing coming of this is an absorbing coming of age fantasy novel, ideal for teenagers and adults. And I was already going the route of it's for teenagers, a little bit YA, but yeah. Um, Nadia has is masterful and in crafting her stories that it appeals also to adults. And I think it's a common thread with her writings that she traverses those stories, or she writes mostly about people who don't fit in. I've read a few of her short stories. I read a few of her short stories, and also heard one by LeVar Burton. If you if I can find the link, I'll link it down in the description. And it's always about someone who doesn't fit in, but then it's the thing that makes you stand out that actually is your strength, or your strong point. So yeah, looking forward to reading this. My last, which is the fourth, yeah, is KINTU by Jennifer Nansubuga Makumbi. And it has a quote by Marlon James, which says it's a soaring and sublime epic. Hold on, I got it here. Yeah. So the blurb goes, this is 1750. Making his way to the capital to pledge allegiance to the new leader of the Buganda kingdom, King Tukida unleashes a curse that will plague his family for generations. As the centuries pass, the tale moves down the bloodline, exploring the lives of four of King Tukida's descendants. Although the family members all have their own stories and live in very different circumstances, they are united by one thing: the struggle to break free from the curse and escape the burden of their family's past. Blending Uganda oral tradition, myth, folktale, and history, Jennifer Nasubuga Makumbi has brought to life an extraordinary, and this is a very hefty read. It's gonna be this is like 400, and are you kidding me? 410 pages. Well, typically this takes me quite a while. Would take me quite a while to get through, given the work schedule and all. But I will get through it, and a review to follow too. So let me know which of these books you've read, or think it's something that you would like to dig in very quickly. Hopefully you'll be able to finish it before I do, and I really look forward to hearing your thoughts on it. So you can DM me on Instagram, or just share a comment down the comment section down below. All right, so I'll be reading you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.